Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he had a ton of strikeouts. He'll be looking to duplicate that effort here.
DJ LeMahieu heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, number 9.
First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And they were able to put together a good performance in the victory yesterday afternoon, so let's see if they can keep it going here.
And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's a guy you cannot fall asleep on when he gets on board because he will run on you. He's in the top 5 in steals in the National League, and we'll see if he can add to his total in this one.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
And if you're a pitcher, that's not the kind of call you want to be seeing. 2 batters into a ball game.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, even though he walks him here, that's not really a terrible pitch. I don't think it's a strike, but it's definitely a pitch you'll get a lot of guys to wave at. Sometimes it's okay to keep trying to get guys to chase on 3-2.
There goes the runner. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Well, here's a manager showing early on that he's not going to play it close to the vest. They put the runner in motion, and this is the perfect hit and run. Now there's runners on the corners, and they're in a good spot to drive in the game's first run.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and he's certainly a dangerous man up there, currently 2nd in the National League in RBIs.
And last month he had some pretty decent numbers in the RBI category. Nothing special, but he was productive.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
And he falls behind 0-2. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they know their man on the hill has more strikeouts than anybody in the National League. Sometimes that can make you a little bit lazy out in the field. You just start watching swings and misses. You've always got to be on your toes, though, because the ball will be put in play, and you're going to have to be ready for it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning, and I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Jose Reyes will stand in now, and you can see the splits on your screen. He's been exceptionally good against left-handed pitching to this point. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. Turned on down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Hot shot to third. Turner's got it. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Nick Mueller gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Yasiel Puig will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Batting second,
Not the way you want to start the bottom of the first. And this is a play that needs to be made, but instead, they allow a speedy leadoff man to reach base.
Corey Seager will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And they just came off a 500 homestand, which not really what you're hoping for. And this next stretch of road games, not going to be a picnic either, so this could be a critical point in the season.
Well, I'm not too sure whether the shortstop was going to have a shot at this one, even if that runner wasn't stealing. But once he vacates his position, there's no chance that this ball is going to be knocked down. So that's a perfect hit-and-run play there to get that runner all the way over to third base.
Jock Peterson will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
And he leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base-running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow.
Well, this turns out to be a great play behind the plate. You can see this pitch is nowhere close to where they wanted it. And I think there was some hesitation down there at third as to whether he wanted to try and risk it. In the end, that's a great recovery to get back and tag his man out.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Cut fastball, and there's strike two.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting fourth.
And this is just a great job of protecting. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike zone at all, yet he just reaches out and slaps it into right field.
Justin Turner will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Carl Crawford will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
He's set. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Rockies nothing. Brandon Barnes makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
The left fielder.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the first
Brandon
pitch.
Barnes.
Hit hard to short. Seager is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th. The catcher, number 14, Dustin Garneau.
Dustin Garneau will stand in for the first time. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Under it is Crawford, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 9th. Pitcher, Nick Mueller.
Into the box, Nick Mueller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Howie Kendrick strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
In there, strike 1.
0-1.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now.
Yeah, I think this was a changeup that just hung a little bit too much in the strike zone. Let's take another look at it here. Normally, you want this thing to sort of run out of steam and dip on its way out of the zone. But he starts this one up a little bit too high. And to be honest, he's pretty lucky that this one stayed in the ballpark.
One away. And with that, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
A.J. Ellis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And now they'll apply the tag on him between third and home as the squeeze attempt fails here, and there are suddenly 2 away now.
Well, you've got one job here at the plate. You have to make contact somehow, some way. Even if you just foul it off, that's okay. But if you miss the bunt entirely, your guy has no chance.
Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Garneau corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hit to first. Kendricks got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single in his first try.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
First pitch on its way. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0. Clayton Kershaw digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
I got to think he's going to leave the bat on his shoulder again here, even 2-0. This approach hasn't been too sharp so far to lead off the inning.
Hit hard up the middle. Reyes on the grass. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Slow roller left side. Arenado with the bare hand. It's in time.
Whew, no problem. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Corey Seager as he lines this one out to center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks him 3rd best on the squad.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
Striding into the box, Jock Peterson. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gonzalez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Ben Paulson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the 2nd at-bat.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Got him.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Jose Reyes will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 2-0. Justin Turner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, number 10.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Carl Crawford is at the plate as he watches ball one.
And if there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
LeMahieu with a great stop. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
One heck of an effort up the middle right there. You see him dive to pull this ball in, but his momentum is taking him away from first base, and there's just no way to get enough on that throw.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Just checking.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. LeMahieu on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Brandon Barnes, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Kershaw's ready, 0-2 on its way. And he got him. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Dustin Garneau is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crawford has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Nick Mueller is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Chase Utley will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
A.J. Ellis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And, boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Line towards center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Yeah, this can be a tough play to judge. It's that line drive right at you in center field. It's tough because it takes a second to figure out that depth perception. But he's all over this one to make the play without any problem at all.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. DJ LeMahieu will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. This is line to left. Crawford has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Charlie Blackmon is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Nolan Arenado will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Called strike 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Crawford will put this one away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Yasiel Puig gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Corey Seager digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Wow, first day of the month, 3 base hits. Nothing like starting things out on the right foot.
Jock Peterson will stand in. He singled and later scored back in the 1st. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, any shot at getting 2 went out the window when he booted this thing. So he'll be forced to take the out at first base. And as a result, he won't get hit with an error.
Justin Turner ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently,
Now batting.
this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Carl Crawford strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Brian Schlitter will slide in now and try and work out of this one.
Number 63, Brian Schlitter.
Howie Kendrick will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
And that's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Blackman. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Swing and a little tapper. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman, number 10, Ben Paulson.
Settling in now, Ben Paulson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Hit well on the ground to first. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Lays off 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Brandon Barnes will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
When you take a look there at the line from our starter, I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
Dustin Garneau gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The run scores from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Rafael Enoa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Rafael Enoa.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Zach Lee is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here, and it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Puig. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Justin Miller will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Justin Miller.
Chase Utley will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
In now is A.J. Ellis as he swings down on the first pitch and sends a chopper over to third. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Whew.
Now batting. Catcher.
And you can see here, this throw nearly got away from him, but that's a nice job at first to go up the ladder and pull this one down.
Into the box now, Zach Lee. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fouled back. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. DJ LeMahieu will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Charlie Blackmon will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Now time is called here, as we'll get a trip to the mound. Yimi Garcia will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Runners on first with 1 down. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Utley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it, so he stays with it and pulls it in.
Stepping in now, Ben Paulson. And he lays off there, 1-0.
And I think all in all, he's done a pretty good job behind the plate here tonight, but to me, that one's a strike.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies 2. Mark Reynolds has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 12.
Yasiel Puig will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Garneau has it. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Corey Seager comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch, Puig off for second, drilled to first, and a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it, a base hit, and he is in there.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count, 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfectly.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Get out of here.
And they get the double play at third. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. LA's on top, 3-2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Swing and a liner. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And this bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Brandon Barnes digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again. If they
Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Jansen comes set. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Crawford will give it a look, but this drops in for a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Into the box, Dustin Garneau, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Tap fouled at home plate. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Jackson Williams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jackson Williams.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing.
Keeping him close.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Good waste pitch, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, and you know, maybe the calendar change will do them some good as they begin a new month with a good victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Clayton Kershaw. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-2. Good night from Los Angeles.